Hey everybody, and welcome back to BK's Bullets. Today we're going to take a look at this Moon Knight Legacy trade paperback. Hey everybody, and welcome back to BK's Bullets. As always, I'm your host, Brent, and today we're going to take a look at this Moon Knight Legacy trade paperback. This is the complete collection, very similar to the Bendis one we've looked at, the Jeff Lemire one we've looked at, and this one is by Max Bemis, Jacen Burrows, Ty Templeton, and Davidson. I don't remember his first name. Paul Davidson doing the art on number 200. So Moon Knight Legacy, they should call this the Max Bemis collection because he writes all the stories in here, but it's called Legacy because I don't remember if this came out before or after Jeff Lemire's run, but it is collecting 188 to 200. Now, there aren't 200 sequential issues in Moon Knight's history. This is just Marvel. When they get to a big number, they like to switch the numbering of the book back to what it was so that they can have a big 200th anniversary issue or 250 or 50, whatever you want to call it. But that is something to say that, yes, there have been 200 single issues of a Moon Knight comic that have been printed. So this is leading up to that. I have not read this trade paperback in its entirety. I do remember reading the first couple of issues of the first arc in here. So for all the haters down there in the comments being like, well, why are you doing this overview when you haven't read it yet? Like, I want to look at the book when I get it and do a video to show you if you're looking at wanting to pick it up. And then that way I'm not spoiling the book by telling you everything that happens in it at the same time. You know, I feel like that's kind of what a review is for. If you want to talk about the things in what happens in the book in a review video, that's what I typically do here on the channel. So if I say something wrong, oh well. Correct me down below in the comments. I'll like it, and we can move on from there. But I did read the first couple of issues here with this new Sun God villain here. So this does have the Khonshu with, unlike the bottom David Finch video, this does have Khonshu as the Sun God, but he doesn't have the updated costume or anything like that. I think it's further in the back. I did see him here. Anyway. But this first arc does deal with like this other kind of, I can't remember if he was like here's Bird Khonshu. This other guy that's kind of crazy, and I think he's like the son of Osiris or something, or Ra, the sun god of ancient Egypt. So we're dealing with some Egyptian mythology here. Another avatar, if you would, the same way that we're doing in the TV show. He has a fire power, as you can see here. But this is Jacen Burrows on art, and I really like his art style. It's very clean, very, I want to say more classical, more cartoony. It's not over-rendered. It kind of looks like Archer, honestly. But it is very, very good. And I've seen his stuff before on more independent books. I think he did Chronicles of Wormwood for a long, long time. But he hasn't really like jumped over to mainstream books, and I hoped that this Moon Knight run was going to do that for him, but maybe he didn't like doing it, I don't know. But he is a really good, phenomenal artist. So to see his stuff here is really, really fun. Here's Bushman coming back. So you have Moon Knight going up against this other guy. And here we've got the personalities inside Moon Knight, so you're dealing with them. Jake Lockley, Mark Spector, Stephen Grant, all that kind of stuff. Jumping up and down here with the sun god who kind of looks like Jesus, but it's just another bearded man with long brown hair. They all look the same, I guess. So I remember reading the first couple issues of it. I don't remember if I finished it or not. Definitely did not read the later stuff when the art changes over here. This goes on longer than I thought. Maybe I didn't read all these. Yeah, any of this stuff I have not read. This looks like, honestly, this looks like Greg Smallwood. I don't know if it is. Moon Knight Origin. Number 194. This is somebody else. Maybe this is Ty Templeton. That must be it. It's probably Ty Templeton. So definitely haven't read any of this stuff back here, so I can't speak to its quality, but it looks pretty wild. Look at that. Looks pretty wild. Looks like fun. Definitely very heady, so maybe we're going back into Moon Knight's head on some psychological adventure, as we tend to do. And then we're coming up on issue 200. So I'm not sure if that first Sun God guy carries all the way through the book or not, or if it's just like two different stories. I really don't care. It looks like a lot of fun, especially this crazy monster stuff. That's always fun. Here's a Cthulhu-looking guy. Like, come on. There. Oh, that might be the Sun guy. All right, maybe he does carry through. So this will be an interesting read to see how it picks up with a different artist and portrays all this stuff. So that's fun. So here's some other variant covers in the back. These are your variants. So the one that's the cover of the issue, this one is Philip Tan. David Finch. They actually used this for one of the omnibuses. I think for the like original years, this is the cover for that. So it's a number 200 variant by David Finch. David Finch, man, killer artist, killer Moon Knight. Here's some breakdowns, some thumbnails, some pencils, that kind of stuff from Jacen Burrows. That's awesome. Ty Templeton. So yeah, and then an ad for the Lemire collection, which we've already looked at. So this retails for $40. So if you're looking at it, go check it out. Watch the video again, see if you want to pick it up. And when I read it, I will do a review of it, and you can talk to me about the storyline down in the comments below on that video. But until then, correct me if I said anything wrong. I don't think I did, but there you have it. So thank you guys for watching. We'll see you guys next time in the Funny Pages.